Greetings, you guys. Welcome back to another installment from tcatkinson.com. Yes. Today we are talking about how to silence the noise and get things done. Because generational wealth is the goal, today is the day to take action towards achieving your goals. Now, if you're new to me, my name is TC Atkinson, and I help you to build profitable Facebook ads to either start or scale your online business, because we should all know that there are really three key ways for you to build wealth and be able to pass it down through the generations. And that is through starting a business, investing in stocks, or investing in real estate. All right. Now, I recently restarted my stock journey, and I'll be keeping you guys updated on my progress and everything like that. But today we are talking about how to silence the noise and get things done. So before I continue on, I'm going to just share with you guys what I got done today. Okay. So one major lesson that I learned today was create a to-do list. Yes, create a to-do list. It helps you to be organized. It helps you to brain dump and get your mind right so that you can focus on your high leverage, activities that's going to bring you the most yield. But it's also important, I realized today, to keep a running list of what you actually got done. Because sometimes in our business, we may say that, oh, I'm not really getting anything done, but you may not have gotten what you wanted to get done on your list for that day. But look at all the other things that I did actually get done today, right? So one, I had to, you all know, or you all should know by now, I don't know, some of you guys may be new to me. If this is your first time watching me on live, let me know, let me know, be like, hey, just joining in, first time, what did they say? First time caller, long time listener. So if you're a first time caller, just drop the word or drop the phrase first time in the comment section down below. All right, so that way I know. But you all should know by now, if you guys have been, following me for some time, listening in, tuning in, that I have multiple online businesses. And because of that, I have different team members that are structured and put in place, right? So that way I can be able to be efficient and operational in my businesses. Because there's no way that you can run one business, much less another business, if you are not organized. Now, sometimes that organization comes with a little chaos as you are going through the process of fine-tuning your standard operating procedures, okay? So if you don't have standard operating procedures in your business right now, I need for you to get some standard operating procedures in your business, okay? Now, one, for me, right, I had to contact one of my staff, and I had to share with her how to use Canva, right? So before, I was the one that was in Canva. I was the one that was designing. I was the one that was editing. So when she would send me a customer picture and say, hey, a customer came and they took a picture in our product and then they sent it into us, I was the one that was taking the pictures and moving them into Canva and then doing the edits and then uploading them and putting them where they needed to go. No. No. If the crucial elements of your business depend on you, then you need to hire. Okay? If the crucial elements in your business depend on you, then you need to hire. You need to go and get that team member so that way your business can move forward without you being present. Why? Because generational wealth is the goal. That's what I'm all about here on this platform. I'm all about everything generational wealth. Now, when it comes down to generational wealth, you have to understand that you need your business to run without you. Period. You need it to run without you. Okay? So in order for me to get this one business, which is in the fashion niche, able to run without me, so that way we are getting our customer reviews and we're able to share our customer reviews as social proof that, hey, our products are amazing. This is how it looks on different people, right? I had to train my team member how to go in and edit in Canva. And so with that, that's number one. That's the first thing I did today. The second thing that I did today, and I also have them in order, right? The second thing I did today was to create Facebook ads using those images to retarget, right? Based on people who added to cart but didn't actually check out. And just in case you all may be, let's say, new to Facebook ads, or you're looking to scale your Facebook ads, I have a program called my Facebook Accelerator that teaches you a step-by-step guided process on how to go from 0 to whatever number you desire by going through the systems that I actually use to run all of my businesses. All right. And I have, later on, I'll share the updates. I recently just got some new receipts in. From students that are inside of my Facebook Accelerator that absolutely crushed it. Okay. Absolutely crushed it. So yes, but we'll dive into that later on. But it ties into the second thing I was able to accomplish today, which is using the customer feedback, using the customer reviews to get new customers, right? So what am I going to show you guys later on in this series here, or later on in this broadcast? I'm going to show you some success stories, right? I'm going to show you some results that some of our students have gotten in my Facebook Accelerator. Why? So that way I can have you know that, hey, this is possible for me. Why? Because if it's possible for this person in this niche, this person that's selling this online, then it's past possible for myself. And with step number 2, I was showcasing customers inside of our products, right? So I sell different fabric items online, and customers take pictures in them, and then they send it to us because they're so excited. And I'm just like, yes, send it, right? And so I use that now, right? I just launched some new ads. I'm using those ads to show other people who would be interested how it would look, okay? So step number 3 of the things that I actually got done today was I consulted with my BB on ad copy for my WAP post, my WAP post. No, I'm not talking about what you think I'm talking about, but I will share with you what I'm talking about, or you will see it, I should say. You will see what my WAP is all about, okay? You will see what my WAP is all about, all right? So just stay tuned for the post, because it's going to go down. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to go down. The fourth thing that I actually got done today for just business in general, like different businesses, was I sent a wire of $50,000 for raw goods and materials. Now, why was this important? Why was it important that I was able to get this done, right? It was very, very important for me to get this done because, remember, there are only 2 real areas in your business. Getting new revenue in, and then also keeping the revenue that you already have, right? So how do you keep the revenue that you already have? You have to make sure that you're fulfilling. You have to deliver what your customers have requested from you, right? Because they fulfilled on their end, right? So you have the money that they paid you for whatever product or service, and you need to fulfill on your end. So some of my businesses, or my businesses outside of the TC Atkinson brand, are all physical products business. Hey, Fancy Con, how you doing, love? They're all physical product businesses. I don't know. I really love physical product businesses, but I am going to launch a business that is solely digital. That has nothing to do with teaching people online, and is going to be in the travel industry. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm not going to launch it until most likely next year, because I have other projects that I need to get out of the way. Okay, so for my physical product business, I had to order $50,000 in raw goods and materials, right? And that goes into, 1, keeping revenue that we already have, and also goes into getting new revenue to fulfill on future demand, right? Now, the 5th thing I was able to get done today was I created a standard operating procedures for how to handle chargebacks. Why is this important? In your business, whether you're physical or whether you're digital, a lot of times what can happen is there's so many moving pieces to business, right? So, and that's why a lot of times when people say, When people say, they're like, oh, I want to be a business owner, or I want to be an entrepreneur because I want to be my own boss. That's a whole entire myth. I don't know who told you that. I don't know why you bought it, but that's a lie. It's a lie. It's a myth. It's not true. As a business owner, as an online entrepreneur, every person that decides to invest in what you're offering, decides to invest in your product or your service, becomes a mini boss of you. That's it. That's just it, right? So now when it comes down to that, sometimes a customer may issue a chargeback, right? Now, what's the difference between request a refund and a chargeback? If a customer requests a refund, their customer is coming directly to you, the company that they originally bought their goods from, or their physical or digital products, and they're saying, hey, I no longer want this, or whatever the reason is, right? Depending on what you're offering, they can say, oh, it broke, or oh, I changed my mind, or I don't know, right? But they'll come to you directly and they'll say, hey, I want a refund. Now, when you issue that refund, you're done, right? You're done with the situation. All you need to do is, it's back to zero, right? Whatever the number was that you got from that transaction is back to zero. However, when a customer issues a chargeback, you're in the red. You're not only back to zero, but you go under into the red. Why is that? Because anytime a chargeback is issued, that means the customer contacted either their card, their card company, they contacted their bank, and they said, hey, I didn't get my product, or it didn't work, or whatever they decided to tell their bank or their card company. Their card company now has to charge you, or now not has to, but they will charge you, right? They will charge you not only, they will take the money out, right? And they will charge you either $15 to $25. And some card companies charge $30, right? For chargebacks. Some card companies charge $30 for chargebacks. So now, with that being said, why is it important for you to focus on your chargebacks? Because a lot of times you have actually delivered, right? You have actually delivered on that product that customer ordered, but in the back end, depending on when the customer contacted their card company or when the customer contacted their issued the chargeback, you may have delivered in between that time, because chargebacks don't happen they're not resolved in 24 hours, 48 hours, right? It's at least 2 weeks or so. So you may have delivered your product, right? And within that time, the customer may not have gone back to their card company or their bank to let them know, hey, I actually got what I ordered. Please cancel the chargeback, right? A lot of times customers don't. Their follow-up game is not that strong, okay? So that's why it's on you, the online business owner, to ensure that you are doing your due diligence. So that way, one, you're not issuing or giving out products, right, and delivering on the goods to the customer, and then also having that same customer that actually received their product get a chargeback against your company. Meaning, you've already shipped out the product. If it's digital, you've already sent the product. But guess what? With that chargeback, you're losing the initial income you received, the initial revenue, and on top of that, you're getting charged $15 to $30. Okay, so that's why it's very important for you to focus on handling your chargebacks. That is why today I made sure that I delegated this task out to a team member. Because there have been so many chargebacks, because my mind is elsewhere, that the customer actually received the product. But because I wasn't making sure I was managing that, now, boom, we're losing money and we're being put into the red for this particular order because we weren't keeping up with the paperwork. So that's why it's very important for you to manage not only the revenue you're bringing in, but also the revenue that you already have. Making sure you're keeping the revenue that you've already made. It's nothing worse than delivering on a product and then having a chargeback for something that you actually delivered and fulfilled on. And the only thing that could have stopped you from having to issue or fulfill on that chargeback is you just sending an email or you just following up and saying, hey, here's a tracking number. It was shipped. It was delivered. And then guess what? That card company will cancel that chargeback. Now, that's why I said I had to delegate that task to one of my team members because I was dropping the ball, man. I was dropping the ball. I looked at one of my statements today. I was just like, ooh, we cannot do this anymore. Another day cannot go by where this is happening. Hello, this is your new task. This is how it works. So, and now when it comes down to SOPs, how do you do an SOP? An SOP is just you documenting how you complete a process. What is your process for doing whatever you do in your business? Everything in your business needs to have a process. If you were to go and Google McDonald's guide, right? McDonald's has this whole entire handbook, this manual, and it teaches you everything about all job descriptions that McDonald's has. Guess what? You need to have a whole entire process for every single thing that you do in your business, because that's the only way you'll be able to scale. That's the only way you'll be able to manage what you have going on. And that's the only way you'll be able to actually reap the rewards of what a business is supposed to bring. A business is not supposed to be a headache. A business is not supposed to be any of those things. A business is literally supposed to be able to give you financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. Okay, so where were we, guys? What was the last thing that I was talking about? Let's see who's been paying attention. Where were we? Let me know. Where were we? So I can pick back up where I left off. Where were we? Let's see. Okay, so someone wants to know, they said, when you get a minute, can you say what time you start your day and when do you go to sleep? I'm looking to reorganize my time management. Okay, these days, I've really doubled down on my business. And everyone in my house are grown adults. They are all self-managed. They don't need me to feed them. They don't need me to really do anything for them. We're all grown adults in here. And so because of that, it gives me a certain amount of time freedom. And then also my partner, he's also a business owner. And we are both obsessed people when it comes to our areas of expertise. And one thing you should know about obsessed people, we like to deep dive and we're very selfish with our time. When I say selfish with our time, what does that mean? That means we love to do what we love to do with our time, right? So he is in the office next door and he literally deep dives creating his programs, creating his courses, and things like that. All right. So, and I'm here doing the same exact thing. But I'm a morning person. I've always been a morning person. I love to, hello, good morning. I love to get up. I love it. So I am always aiming. Well, these days, I don't necessarily have to aim because my body just gets up now. But I love to get up early in the morning. So I'm around 6:30 in the morning. But I woke up at 1 o'clock the other day. I woke up at 1 o'clock a.m. the other day. And when I tell you, I'm just like, ooh, it's something about this time. So now my goal is like a 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock wake up. Wake up at 3, 4 o'clock, hit it. And then also, here's the other thing you have to keep in mind. For myself, I just joined a stock marketing group. And if you know anything about stocks, right, and trading and things like that, early bird gets the worm. Okay, so now I'm in the group and I'm like, well, I thought I got up early. But I joined a group full of beasts. So now this group full of beasts, they waking up at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I'm just like, ooh. They're in the group chat saying, oh, market's about to open. Let's get it. I'm just like, oh, yes. Okay, let's get the stock funds. Let's get it. I'm with it. Okay, I'm with it. So, okay, long story short, I am naturally a get up with the sun type of person. I aim to get up between 6 and 7. My body naturally gets up. But now I'm working to get up at 3 o'clock. That's that. And like I said, I don't have anyone that I have to micromanage. I don't have anyone that I have to spoon feed. I don't have anyone that I have to take care of. Everyone is self-managed. So I do have the luxury of sharing my time with myself, I guess, and deep diving into my work, which is what I love, right? So yeah, so when it comes to time management, you just have to figure out what is going on with your lifestyle, and where are you having obstacles? Where do you see your hurdles throughout your day? So one thing I would do, or one thing, if I were you, this is what I would write down. I would say, hey, where in my day am I finding it hard to get work done? Prime example, whenever I wake up in the morning, my first thing I love to do, well, I'm Caribbean, and we always be like, you better go brush your teeth and wash your face. Number one. So I always go and do that, and then I come and I just dive into my computer. Now, I know you're going to have the people online saying, you have to have a morning routine. You have to write down and journal and yada. Okay. All right. Well, this is my morning routine. That's what I do. I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, come deep dive into the computer. And when I come out, of the computer cave, then I go and I shower, and then I'll go and get something to eat. And I highlight that because there was a time last year where I hired a housekeeper and a food prepper, right? And the reason why I did that was because I eat a certain type of way. And because I eat a certain type of way and I thrive on eating a certain type of way, I'm really the only one in here that prepares the food that I actually eat, right? And so in order for me to eat that way, I had to hire someone to ABC, standard operating procedures. This is how you make my food. This is how I like it. I don't like it any other way. I like it just like this. Please just have it ready for me. Why? Because that's what I needed in my life. Okay? Y'all see I'm little. I'm itty bitty. I've always been little. I've always been itty bitty. However, I have analyzed and I have realized, but wait a second. I can't eat once a day. That's not my speed. I cannot eat once a day. I do not have excess reserves on my body to be eating once a day. So that's what I had to do last year. But since then, don't have a housekeeper anymore. Don't have a food prepper anymore. So for me, I know preparing my meals takes a huge chunk out of my productivity. Why? Because preparing my meals is super fun. And after I prepare my meals, then I eat my meals with family. And then that's another chunk of time that's taken out of me being productive. So that's why I'm saying you just have to analyze where are your areas of, where are your hurdles, and figure out how you can reverse engineer those to iron out those hurdles. For me, I know my hurdles are meal prep or meal preparation. If I want breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 types of snacks, okay, either I need to meal prep, but I don't like meal prepping because I love fresh food. I was raised on fresh food. So here lies my own personal dilemma. Yeah, and then we have COVID. So I'm not really trying to hire a housekeeper and a food prepper person right now either. So that's my own personal dilemma. So when it comes to time management, that's how I do it. I like very intense, focused work periods. Yes, that's what I like. That's what works well for me. Other people, they love to have mini breaks. If I take a break, I'm not coming back to work. If I take a break, I'm not coming back to work. That's how that works for me. But let's see. Yes. Oh, delegating tasks, systems, SOP. Oh, Body says sleep. What's that? Yes, 4 a.m. works. Love it. Low-key high vibe. How you doing, love? I do hear you on those stocks. Yes. I just finished. Okay, so the program I'm in, it has like a 3-hour introduction training, and I'm already like 1 hour in. Okay, I'm already 1 hour in, so I'll keep y'all updated. Okay. Yes, I'm in a stock group on the West Coast. Those messages rolling hella early. Oh, low-key high vibe. Are you in stock mob? Are you in stock mob, low-key high vibe? Let me know. Let me know if you're in stock mob. Hey, How you doing, love? Okay, let's see. Thank you so much for sharing. You're so welcome. Okay, so let's get back to as we were. Okay, let's get back. All right, so here we go. So the next thing that I got done, and then let me know if you guys like seeing this, and then I'll come on and I'll do a debrief of what I got done today. You know, let me know. Yes. Okay, so delegating chargebacks, definitely you have to do that. Remember, there are two ways. There are only, let me say this again for the people in the back. There are only two important areas of your business. Revenue coming in and keeping the revenue that you already have. That's it. That's why you hire a bookkeeper. That's why you hire an accountant. That's why you have systems, right? That's why you're organized. Okay. That's why you need to have someone that's managing your refunds, managing your chargebacks, right? That's why you have to be on top of those things. That's even why if you're in, let's say you're in physical products, that's why people have safety seals. That's why people package things a certain way. Why? Because if a customer receives something and let's say it spills, let's say they feel like, oh, it's not safe, right? Then guess what? The revenue that you have in your business could leave your business, right? So that's why certain things are done in a very specific order so that you can protect either the revenue coming in or the revenue that you already haven't prevented from leaving. All right, so now let's move on. Hello, love, how you? Let's move on to the next thing that I got done today. Okay, so yes, I created the SOP. And when I say I created the SOP, I had to go through it myself. I had to figure out what was going on with the system. Because if you know anything about processors, some processing card systems are not full service, right? It's like they're connected. You may have a system that takes your credit card transactions online, but when it comes down to your chargebacks, it comes from a different company that sends you the chargebacks. Okay, so you have to navigate their system. All right, so that's another story. Okay, that's another story. So with that being said, I had to go through and make sure that I understood everything in this new system before I could delegate and share with anybody else. Okay, now when you're creating your SOPs, go literally step 1, click this button. Step 2, do this. Step 3, do this. Have templates, okay? Hey, greetings customer. Well, I say greetings, that's my theme. Greetings such and such and such. We see that your order number is, and then in your template, insert order number. Da 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 da. Your tracking number is, in your template says insert tracking number. Make it easy, make it simple, okay? And then if you can, create videos. Videos are also great for creating standard operating procedures, your SOPs. Next thing that I was able to get done today was I had to respond to an inquiry. Well, I had to respond to an inquiry my team made in regards to one of our products and whether it was safe for during pregnancy or not. So I had to go create that SOP with all the fill in the blanks and all of these scenarios. Send it if this. Don't send it if that. Okay? Next is, and that's another important thing with SOPs. Sometimes everything is not black and white. There are scenarios. So you need to create different standard operating procedures for those different scenarios. Okay, so the next thing that I was able to get done for today was I paid for 7 Fiverr gigs to create a compilation video for my customer images. Okay, like I said before, I created the customer images back up in step number 1 or back up in task number 1 that I completed today. And then I said, hey, I'm going to use these for my Facebook ads. But I'm testing out a system. Okay, so I'm testing out a system because I normally create all of my Facebook ad videos. And I'm just like, if I'm going to really scale up, I need someone else to be creating these ad videos. So I was like, you know, let me test out 7 people and see who really hits it on the head. Like who really nails it. And I would encourage you guys as well. Don't always just stick with one person. Don't always just stick with one thing. Always test things out. Get 2, 3, 4 and figure out which one is going to be the best option for you. The next thing I was able to get done today was I paid $1,000 in state taxes. I paid $1,000 in state taxes, okay? Now, depending on what state you're in, depending on how much income you're making, you may only have to pay taxes once a year. You may only have to pay taxes quarterly. You may only have to pay taxes monthly. So in my state, I pay taxes monthly. So I just paid some taxes today. Why? Because I won't be hit with any more late bills. Oh, because I forget. Because we recently got moved up to monthly. And because before we were on quarterly, I'm like, okay, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. But there was a recent change and we got bumped up to monthly. So now in my mind, I have to reconfigure it. But I may not outsource, but I may delegate this task to someone as well. Because I'm just like, look, I don't want to forget, okay? I don't want to forget. So I did that. No late fees for me. No late fees. And that's another thing. Late fees, make sure you are paying your things on time, because those late fees will definitely take revenue out of your business that you've already brought in unnecessarily. Next is I contacted, I don't know, every time I counted this number, it was always between 40 and 42. But I contacted 40 to 42 people or product photographers on Fiverr to find out if they could take our product photos. Why is this important, right? It's important to understand that your pictures, what did I say? Pictures tell 1,000 words, right? That's what they say, right? Pictures tell 1,000 words. And so because pictures tell 1,000 words, you do want to ensure that your product pictures are really great. But I'm not telling you to invest thousands of dollars into branding and product photography when you haven't made any money at all in your business. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is start out with, go on YouTube, go on Google, go on the Facebook groups and all of that stuff, and learn how to take your own product photos, right? Learn how to take your own product photos so that you can get started now. Okay, so that you can get started now, okay? Then as you're making money, then you can level up. Then you can say, you know what? I need to update my product photo. And that's what I did. So today I contacted 40 to 42 product photographers, and I'm going to see which one of them can do the work that I'm trying to get done and what price range they're charging me. Now, I am not going to be going with only, like, I'm probably going to pick between 3 to 5 people. I'm probably going to settle between 3 to 5 people. I'm not going to pick all the cheapest people. I'm going to do a range. I'm going to do the low end, the mid range, and then the high end. Why? Because I want to see who is going to deliver, who is going to be the best person. Remember, if you are cheap, you pay twice. I said that, okay? If you're cheap, you pay twice. Either you're going to pay with your money or you're going to pay with your time. But either way, if you're cheap, you're going to pay twice. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you what I have learned, okay? That goes for your clothes. If you buy cheap clothes, and, oh gosh, I can already see it now. People on the internet are going to be like, T.C. Atkinson said. Okay, first of all, let me clarify. What I'm saying is, you have to be very clear about where you are investing your money. Wherever you invest your money, whether it's in food, whether it's in clothes, whether it's in your equipment for your business, when you make a proper investment, when you invest in quality, you will get more bang for your buck. Yes, you may come and look and you say, you know what? I'm going to get some fries. There's a big difference between McDonald's French fries and homemade French fries. McDonald's French fries is probably going to be $1.99. But it may come with some carcinogenic. If you don't know what carcinogenic means, that means cancer-causing agents inside of the French fries. Okay? Whereas if you were to get like organic potatoes, even if you were to have grown your own potatoes, like, you know, I showed y'all the picture, I pulled out my potatoes the other day. Even if you were to have grew your own potatoes, and then you were to cut it up, and then you were to roll it in some organic oil, and then you were to put it, you know, in the oven, let it bake, and then eat those fries, those are two totally separate French fries. Those French fries are not the same. So when you are cheap, you pay twice. I said what I said, okay? Don't twist my words. Use it in context, but I did say what I said. When you're cheap, you pay twice. Okay? When you're cheap, you pay twice. So that is why I am testing out these product photographers, because we are going to be upgrading and overhauling, right? Upgrading and overhauling our website. And I'm also going to use them going forward for my other businesses and getting product photography done for them as well. But I am going to be testing out the quality, and I'll report back and share with you guys, you know, what my findings are. I'm going to be testing out low tier, mid-range, and high ticket product photographers, and see, okay, well, what happens? What did we get? Okay, what did we get? Yes, quality over quantity. Absolutely, love. Absolutely. Okay, so let's see here. What questions do you guys have? I just shared with you guys what I was able to accomplish for today. And the reason being is because you have to silence the noise, okay? You have to silence the noise to get things done. Now, why did I say you have to silence the noise to get things done? Today, I did not hop on social media scrolling endlessly. Now, that scroll is going to cost you. Every scroll you scroll costs you a sale. Every scroll you scroll aimlessly on Instagram causes you a sale. Why? Because unless you're doing market research, unless you're seeking out influencers, unless you're seeking out collaborations, unless you are just trying to see, okay, well, what is my audience base saying, right? Then you are literally just endlessly scrolling and being a consumer on social media. And doing that will hinder your sales, okay? Doing that will hinder your sales. So today, when I made a conscious decision that, oh no, I'm going to leave my phone on the floor. I am not going to look at it. I'm going to clickety clack and get things done. I went through and I did 1 through 4, okay? Then I picked up my phone, all right? And then I almost got by endlessly scrolling through Instagram. And then when I caught myself, I said, oh, wait a second. This is not conducive to my productivity. Let me go ahead and cancel and delete on the endless scroll. What you're not going to do, Zuckerberg, is you're not going to get me caught up on this hamster wheel of trying to see what's going on when ain't nothing going on but what I have going on in my business. Not going to happen, Zuckerberg. Not going to happen. So after that, that's when I was like, okay, you know what? Let me go and get it in. Now, don't get me wrong. Did I tune into people's lives today? Absolutely. Absolutely. I tuned into people's lives today. I tuned into Audra Richmond's live. I tuned into Coach Stormy's live. Who else did I tune into today? I think those are the 3 people that I tuned into, or the 2 people that I tuned in today. But why did I tune into those people? I tuned into them because they are adding into my information vaults. They are adding into my information vaults. They are constantly helping me to refine, to tweak, right? And get my mind together. Remember, I work on my mind every single day. I keep telling you guys, 90% of entrepreneurship is that thing between your ears, that thing that's protected by your skull, that thing that sits at the top of your body, your mind. Your mind. You have to consistently be in a state of refining your thinking. The sharper you are, the better you'll be in your business. Think about this. Every time you refine your thinking, the more money comes into your account. Every time you refine your thinking, the more collaborations you get. Every time you refine your thinking, the more social proof that your customers will send to you. Every single time you refine your thinking. Okay? So now let's talk about this. What were the things that I had on my list to get done today that I did not get done today? What were they? 1, I needed to open up a job listing for a programmer or a software developer, so that way I can upgrade 1 right? So that way I can upgrade not module, but a feature of my Facebook Accelerator program. So inside of my Facebook Accelerator program, I have a feature where you will know exactly when to turn your ads off, so you're not wasting money and you're not going with generic information of, oh, a 2x, a 3x return on ad spend is great, when you could be losing money with a 3x return on your ad spend because you may not have healthy margins. So with my Facebook calculator, it tells you exactly based on your product's selling price, based on your margins, it tells you exactly when you need to cut your ads off based on you. All right. But right now, it's in an Excel sheet, right? So you input your information. But what I want it to be like a full like plug and chug, and then you hit the calculator button, boom. And then when you hit the calculator button, boom, it pops up, cut your ads off below this ROAS. That's what I want. Why? Because I'm always trying to see how can I improve the student experience inside of my Facebook Accelerator. How can I make it easier for you guys to run your ads? How can I make it make sense for you guys, right? How can I make the systems and make what you're doing faster? How can I refine that for you guys? So in this upgrade process, right, for my Facebook Accelerator, I am looking for a programmer. I'm looking for a software developer, so that way I can have my calculator be an actual calculator. Like the interface will look like a calculator. You'll plug in your information and then you hit boom, calculate. And when you hit that boom, calculate button, it spits out the ROAS, right? So that's what I still need to do. I need to open up that job listing. What was on my list that I did not get to do today? What else was it? Oh, I am moving. Yeah, am I moving? I'm investigating. Okay, I'm investigating, okay? I am currently investigating a new text message marketing software, all right? I love text message marketing. I think it's brilliant. I think it's amazing. I think it's fantastic. But I am investigating a new software system. So right now, there's one software system that I use, and it does integrate with so many different software systems. Hey Jay, how you doing, love? It does integrate with so many different software systems, but I need to investigate to see which of the text message marketing systems that software integrates to gives me what I need. So those are the two things. Pixel 101. Pixel 101. I needed to get that done today, and I just have not gotten it done today. But here is the beauty of me creating this list, right? The beauty of me creating this list really helps with, like I said, that 90% of entrepreneurship with strengthening my own mind. Sometimes before I started doing this, where I wrote down what I actually got done for that day, sometimes I will beat myself up because I'm like, dang, I didn't kill my goals today. Dang, I didn't accomplish what I needed to accomplish today. But now that I have this mirror, right, to reflect, to show me what I actually spent my time doing, I feel so much better. I'm more confident about my ability to execute as a business owner because I can see and I have a record of what I actually got done. So instead of me just staring at, traditionally, this is what I would do. Traditionally, I would just stare at my to-do list, and I will, I love highlighters. So I always cross out or highlight out the task or the goal that I was supposed to get done for that day. So I'll normally have 10 things on my to-do list for that day. And let's say I only crossed out 3 things. Now, because I was only tracking the items that I wrote down, right? There are some items that may have popped up that were last minute, because in online entrepreneurship and online business, there are things that are just going to pop up. Your website may go down. You do not schedule to, fix website that's going to go down tomorrow at 3 p.m. Right? But it can happen, right? It can happen. So when I'm just traditionally before this, when I'm just looking at my to-do list and I see only 3 things crossed out, I'm just like, dang, like I have not been productive. What did I do today? I can't believe the day ran by me and I got absolutely nothing done. That's a whole entire lie that I was telling myself. But now that I have this reflection, this mirror to say, what did I actually get done today? Right? And then at the bottom of that list, it says what I still need to get done. And so I can see, wow, I got 10 things done today and I only have 3 things left to get done. Now the equation is different. Now things are shifting in my mind and I'm feeling more empowered to tackle the rest of my day and get more things done. Okay? So that's what I just want to share with you guys. And that's what I want to just empower you guys and motivate you guys to say, get 2 lists. What they say? Write your name down and check it twice. No. Write your list and have 2 of them. Have 2 lists, okay? The list of things that you got done for today and then the list of things that you wanted to get done, okay? So that's what I wanted to share. And remember, silence the noise. The only reason why I was able to get so many things done today was because I literally silenced the noise. And what's the noise? Endlessly scrolling like this. Stop with the thumb exercise. Stop with the thumb exercise. Okay, stop it. Cut it out. We're grown. Okay, this is for the clickety clack of the video games. Okay, no, cut. What are you, wrestling? Thumb warring with your phone? Stop the thumb wars with the phone, okay? Stop the thumb wars with the phone, okay? I am here to end the thumb wars with the phone. Stop the scrolly and get things done. Increase the revenue that's in your business by stopping the scroll. Keep the revenue that you've already gotten in your business by stopping the scroll. Stop the thumb wars with your phone. Cut it out. Cut it out. We have bigger things to do. We have lives to impact, and we have to get it done today. So now the floor is open for Q&A. Drop your Q&A. Today's live was all about how to silence the noise and get things done. And also the sub conversation of how to feel and to know that you are actually being productive. You know, because if you just have a one-sided to-do list or one-sided plan for your day, you will find yourself feeling very discouraged because you only have one side of the story, right? What do they say? It's 3 sides to a story, right? What one person says, what the other person says, and then the truth. It's the same thing with your to-do list, right? It's what you have that you said you were going to get done and what you actually got done, okay? You need to put them 2 sides together, make you a little sandwich, and then keep it rolling. Okay, so drop any questions that you have. Drop any questions that you have at this time. If you're new to me, my name is TC Atkinson. I'm so glad you're able to join me here on another installment from tcatkinson.com. If you don't already know, I specialize in helping you to build Facebook ads so that you can start or scale your online business. Why? Because having a strong online business not only will allow you to have the time, location, and financial freedom, but it will allow you to build generational wealth. And that's my goal. My goal is to build generational wealth. And having a business is one of the key ways that you can build generational wealth. But you can't do that if you don't have standard operating procedures. You can't do that if you don't have a way of consistently bringing in new people into your business so that you can have a consistent revenue and cash flow that's coming in. All right. And how do I do that? I leverage the power of paid ads via Facebook, okay? Paid ads via Facebook. I am currently dibbling and dabbling and testing out Snapchat ads, and when I'm able to get something consistent that is profitable, that is a repeatable step, then guess what? Snapchat course is going to be coming out, all right? Snapchat course will be coming out. All right, so drop any questions that you guys may have. Drop any questions or any comments if you want. Drop any comments. Share your thoughts. What's going on with you? What did you spend your day doing today? What was your greatest accomplishment for today? You know, let's start there. What was your greatest accomplishment for today? All right, let me see. For me, my greatest accomplishment for today would have to be the SOPs. My greatest accomplishment would have to be the SOPs. Yep. And the reason why my greatest accomplishment would have to be creating those SOPs, those standard operating procedures, is because now that's one less task, repeated task that I have to do. And now I just have to focus on being in the creative state, right? Like all these programs and all these courses that I'm like, oh yeah, this is coming out. Oh, this is coming out. Guess what? I can speed up the time of bringing those out to you guys so I can better serve you all. if I'm not focused on repetitive tasks, right? So that's why you need to get standard operating procedures. So Ash says, how do you stay balanced when you have a list of things that are not easy tasks to get done? You have to break it down. You know how they say, oh, make it plain? Make it plain. Okay, so for instance, I have my Facebook Accelerator program. That is not an easy task to upgrade the infrastructure of my Facebook Accelerator program. It's not. It is not an easy task. Why? Because I'm transporting information from one system to a brand new system, right? I have to get a new text messaging software. That means I have to revamp and move everybody. Then I also have to get a programmer or a software engineer to do what I need so I can have my calculator the way I need my calculator to be. And I'm also coming out with different softwares to help you guys in that, right? One software I'm coming out with is how to generate and auto generate your Facebook ad copy. Right? I want you all to be able to come into my program and you say, you know what? This is a full end-to-end system. Yes, I know she provides the template and the layout, but guess what? I can plug my keywords in, I can plug my information in, and boom, it's spitting out 3 different versions of my ad copy. I need to pick one, or I can test all 3, and now I'm rolling. Right? I want you all to come into the program and be phenomenally wowed at how comprehensive it is. Okay, and so because of that, that requires a lot of collaborations and a lot of partnerships and a lot of hiring to make sure that I can bring that big project into reality. Now, how am I bringing that big project into reality? I have broken it down. I have new trainings, new bonus trainings that I need to create. I have trainings that I need to move over or that I need to shorten from previous trainings that you already have access to, that I need to just shorten, right? And make more succinct. I have different softwares that I want to add in. I also have, let's say, different done for you templates or ready to use templates that I need to just formulate, right? So that way it's in like a worksheet. Or I have planners that I want to create that's specifically around you creating your Facebook ads. Right? So it's like, okay, what am I going to focus on first? Okay, first thing, I need to jot down everything. Then I need to say, all right, what am I going to do today? And get that done. Tomorrow, what am I going to do tomorrow? And get that done. Let's say when it comes down to if you have to reach out to someone, you have to hire someone. What's the first step of hiring? The first step of hiring is not putting the job listing out. The first step in hiring anyone is to figure out what you want, what you need, all right? What is it that you want? What is it that I need, right? When it comes down to me creating this software, I need the developer, I need the software engineer, I need the tech person. I need you to know that it has this, and this feature. So before I even hire someone, I need to know and be very crystal clear in the job I need them to do for me. So that's step number 1 of the hiring process. Step 2, where are you hiring these people from? There's so many different online job platforms. Where are you sourcing these people from? Where are you posting your job listing? Am I posting on one platform? Am I posting on all platforms? I'm personally posting on all platforms. I need to find the best person. So step, step 2, 3, next step. I'm on the next step, right? So the next step after that is going to be doing a test project or seeing what their prices are. And then based on what their prices are, decide, okay, is this something I want to invest in? Do you have previous works that I can see to compare it to see if what you're trying to charge me is really going to be a good investment for me? You see, so within any large project, you can always break that sucker down. Okay, break it down to the smallest elements, to the smallest things. Break it down. The best way to eat an elephant, they say, is one bite at a time, right? What they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Okay, just break it down. Just break it down. Next question. Next comment. Let me know what's going on with you. And as a matter of fact, where are you guys tuning in from? The other day, someone was in here from, I think, Netherlands or Switzerland. Where are you guys tuning in from? What's going on with you guys? You're so welcome, love. You are so welcome, Ash. So yes, please let me know what is going on with you guys. Where are you at? What did you focus on in your business today? Did you focus on bringing revenue in, or did you focus on keeping the revenue you already had? Or was it a combination of it? Today was a combo day. Today was combination day. All right, today was combination day. But let me know. I'm going to stay here for one more minute for questions, and then we're going to close on out, okay? And y'all already know how we close out. You guys already know how we close out. We close out focusing on that 90%, which is your mind. That thing between your ears, that thing that is protected by your skull, that thing that's at the top of your body. That is how we close out every single time here on the TC Atkinson platform. It is always focused on that 90% of entrepreneurship. Why? Because what you think, how you think will get you into and out of situations that will be beneficial to your business, okay? To your business. And we always want to remember that generational wealth is the goal. And because generational wealth is the goal, today is the day to take action towards achieving your goals, okay? So she said, I focus on getting my marketing plan together today and watching from Minnesota. All right, Minnesota in the building. Hello, love. I'm in sunny South Florida. So to all my Floridians, to everyone that's on the East Coast, to everyone that is located in the United States, I'm wishing you all well. I am wishing you guys well, okay? So keep in mind that 90%, all right? And remember, okay, abundance is your birthright. Don't let anybody lie to you. Abundance is your birthright because the universe only says yes. So if the universe only says yes, if you say, oh, no one wants to buy my product, then the universe is saying yes. The universe is saying yes. Universe is saying, yes, you're right. No one wants to buy your product. If you're always saying, oh, I'm never going to make it online, the universe is saying, yes, you're right. You're never going to make it online. If you're always saying, oh, I never have help, I don't have help, I don't have support, guess what? The universe is saying, yes, you don't, right? So I'm going to hurry up and close out because Instagram is telling me I have 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. So let's get it in and let's get it in quick. Abundance is my birthright because the universe only says yes. Okay? Truth is, the golden goose is me that lays the golden eggs. I am exceedingly rewarded for being a top problem solver in my field of expertise. Not his, not hers, not theirs, not whoever else is listening in the back because I thought somebody said something. Ha! No. I am exceedingly rewarded for being a top problem solver in my field of expertise. And everything I touch is a success. Oh, best believe everything I touch is a success. Yes. My consistency, my vision, my resourcefulness all work to achieve my goals. I am a Gen Wealth Boo. What's a Gen Wealth Boo? I'm a generational wealth builder. Period, point blank. I'm all about building generational wealth. And you should be too.